Oh, we're jamming now. Welcome to the Lowdown. What's up, everybody? I am Rob. This is the lovely Shannon and my good friend Chuck over here. We are back this week. I'm ready to. I don't know. Are we? Whoops.
Maybe we're back.
I'm ready to do some bitching this week. I'm telling you right
man.
now. There's all kinds of things to bitch about this week. As always, I'm just had it with certain people. Especially this effing Christmas crap, man. I'm not a holiday guy. I don't like Christmas. I love to give. I love giving gifts I love making smiles on people's faces and children and all that.
But all the extra
shit. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get out of this. And Christmas music, I hate Christmas music. I hate Christmas. It's the same damn songs, just different people singing them, folks. That's it. I can't stand it.
And there's one station in town, I can't remember which one. They started playing
106.9.
Yes, nothing but Christmas music. The day after Halloween.
That's horrible.
I know it.
I did find one channel on Pandora that's okay. It's called Holiday Hipster.
Yeah.
And it's like
it's got updated Christmas songs.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't want to hear Rudolph ever again in
No.
life. Silent Night. I just don't hear it.
I got no use for anything with the word hipster in it.
Oh yeah,
you would like it. It's good for if you have to play Christmas music while your family's over or you're entertaining. This is more modern. It's not.
Like Rascal Flatts or.
Yeah, that's depressing.
Or just different.
No wonder it's a high suicide rate at the holidays.
Right. Yeah. Too much turkey in your belly and.
Country music. Country Christmas
wild turkey
music.
in your belly.
Yeah, wild turkey in your belly and Christmas songs. I'm ready to shoot myself.
Oh man.
Oh, I don't like it.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
There's been a lot of entertainment news in this week. We got Scott Weiland, who recently just was in town. Recently in town, played what he played, the Diamonds. They was at Diamonds, I think.
Diamonds.
Him and the Wildabouts. I hate that stupid ass name.
Yeah.
The Wildabouts.
I think
but,
there was a whole 20 people there, maybe or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good turnout. I just I don't know. There's a lot of people. I understand being sad about it as a musician or people who are fans of yours. I understand that. Okay. But he's a dumbass. I've never had any respect for the guy, except that I do like some of the songs that he, I've seen him in concert. He was good in concert. But just the continuous knucklehead way of life he lived, I have, and you got all these people going, oh, give him, don't say that. Don't F that guy, man. He's an idiot. And I understand addiction's very tough and all that good stuff, all that bad stuff. Just like people who smoke or drink or anything like that, or sex. I got a sex addiction myself, so it's tough when you have addictions. I understand, but I just can't. I'm just fed up with that guy. He's had so many opportunities, so many chances. The word is his ex-wife just put something out recently saying that he never even saw his kids. Became atheist recently, so he didn't have to go to their Christmas parties or Christmas school functions or some kind of thing.
Wow,
what a douchebag! You can like him all you want to out there in Radio Land or fans or whatever. I just f that guy. I mean, I don't care honestly.
Yeah, you know what? He had a great voice, but I didn't. Wasn't my cup of tea musically anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Except Velvet Revolver,
Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. What do you got in that glass, for Christ's sake?
It's just Fresca, I swear.
Fresca.
I had a couple margaritas waiting on my
Oh, yeah, that's the real story. But prior to, I had yeah. Now, I'll tell you one sad thing this week, or actually last week, is if you didn't hear about it, the guitar player for the AC/DC tribute band, Thunderstruck, Alan Wheatley, which played here at the warehouse about a year ago, he passed this last week, man, and that's very sad. Only 21
years of age.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's very talented, man. That guy was really, really good.
What happened?
And super nice guy, too.
I don't really know. I mean, he had some health issues, I think. He was a little overweight, and I don't know if that contributed to something, maybe his heart, or I don't know.
He lost a ton of weight there.
He did, man. I didn't even know it was the same guy.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
And he made him look so much younger, too.
Yeah, it was a trip. But thoughts go out to his family, man. I mean, he lived with his grandparents, I think, and it's just got to be awful to be a grandparent.
Oh yeah,
too.
And I think they had a show scheduled, the tribute.
It's still on.
Right, absolutely. A bunch of the guitar players around town stepped up to help fill in. John Huffman, I know, is one of them.
Ronnie Watchmaker. I think Carl Stuck.
Carl, I think maybe Carl's in there. I'm not sure, but I know a bunch of guys jumped in to help make sure that.
It's for the Humane Society show. I think it's this Friday, actually.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so that's kind of sad news this week. Again, great bunch of guys. All those guys are a great bunch of guys. Anyway, I really enjoyed having them here and knowing them. And they actually called me for that gig when Bobby.
Really?
Yeah, I should have took it, man. I should, but just AC/DC all night long like that. No pun intended. Is just whew, that's rough on your voice, man. Yeah, it's rough on your voice. I'm 48 years old, man. I don't know.
You're 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
But
and by the way, it's Shannon's birth. Is it today?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was yesterday or today. I thought I might have missed it on Facebook. Happy birthday to Shannon.
Thank you.
Yeah, she celebrated her birthday with us tonight when she sure showed up with a Fresca and a box of chicken and no damn cake. I don't know what happened.
The Fresca was already here.
Oh.
You all just don't
It was
know
not.
about
Was
it.
it
Yeah,
really?
but it's in the refrigerator.
Fresca. How the hell we have Fresca
It's
in the
a
refrigerator?
2-liter. It still
Is
had
it
a
really?
fizz to it. Who knows?
Hey, good for you. I just thought it was
Yeah.
cloudy water out of the toilet. I
Yeah,
don't know what
you know.
kind of celebrating you're doing or how many margaritas you had earlier in the night, but I'm not sure.
I thought maybe it was some Alka-Seltzer.
Right. It
It
does,
does look like that.
Alka-Seltzer.
Well, depending on how much chicken and margaritas you had, you might need some of
I
that.
might.
But you just got back, Chuck. You just got back from vacation.
Had a nice trip back home to Pennsylvania. It was
Yeah, up there doing a bunch of drinking with your buddies. Is that what it is? You do?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Some,
check out a Pens game.
Some family stuff. No, I didn't make it to a hockey game. But that was on my list of things to do. But it just didn't work out. I was actually going to go to the smaller town where I was at. Johnstown has a junior league hockey team called the Johnstown Tomahawks. I was going to go to one of their games, but I didn't quite make it. There was some stuff going on up there this weekend that kind of precluded that a little bit. They had to have a impromptu memorial service at the arena that day. A police officer was shot and killed.
Oh yeah.
It actually made the national news. I don't know if you guys saw it down here or not, but it was just a bad situation up there too. But
right.
So I think they still had the game that night, but I wasn't going down there with all the cops hanging around.
Oh, well, because you've been drinking? Is that why you?
Right.
I probably would have been if I was at the hockey game.
Right, but who just wants to hang out with police anyways?
Oh, no, I have a lot of friends who are police officers. I'm offended by that.
It's the year of being offended.
Right.
Yeah. Can I get some money for that?
Right. Everybody's offended by everything.
That's the one thing about all this terrorist stuff going on right now, and with this kid who built that clock.
Oh yeah.
That kid's an
he got
idiot.
$15 million or $5 million. What is it? $15 million. He's suing for $15 million. That's just so ridiculous.
That's a setup. He so did that shit on purpose. He was so coached
That's
into doing
ridiculous.
that. He knew that nobody would let him
Well,
walk around with a damn clock being Muslim. Like it just.
Well,
sets
it's
a
so
precedence
stupid now,
of
'cause-
being an asshole. You're an asshole for doing it. Don't look at us
Right.
like we're assholes for being like prejudiced or stereotyping.
Well, that's
you.
the thing, though. That everybody said, well, they got all this thing going on now about say something, or if you see something, say something. Well, they did, and now you're getting sued. So it makes
Right.
people just want to shut up and not say a word. Just like, hey, whatever, it's not
Or it
affecting me
gives
right now.
opportunist assholes these opportunities to do what they're doing. It's so
on the other
bullshit.
hand, though, would anybody have said a second word if it was a white kid who built a clock?
If he was wearing it on his chest
Yeah.
and opening up a
I don't
jacket,
know.
probably.
I don't know. Yeah,
You know?
I could say probably. If you came in with a suspicious item, I mean, there's nutcases in every color, religion.
Oh, yeah.
Male,
But when
female,
you
whatever,
know-
it doesn't matter. There's nutcases in everywhere.
Yeah.
The big argument now is everybody has this thing about Muslims and all that, but I known for every year almost for the last 10 years, some crazy white kids went out and shot a bunch of people. So
In a school, right.
Yeah. So I don't know what really
Everybody
the difference is, honestly.
Every white kid in a trench coat is scary, just like any Muslim holding a clock is going to be scary for somebody.
Or the white adult who went and shot up a Planned Parenthood clinic a couple weeks back.
Right.
Oh, them people
Right.
are a little kooky.
I mean, I'm all for protecting ourselves and all, but look, look, I've always wanted to protect myself. It didn't happen just this year.
I don't agree with the whole, I guess there's circumstances to the abortion stuff, but I've taken somebody to the clinic before and had to walk through that, and that is scary.
Okay, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. I'll say it, this is the problem with those places, the same as there's a problem with the courthouse. When you see one of these murderers or whatever, and they lead them right down the sidewalk where all the press is and the people who are pissed off, whatever. Why are you doing that? Mm-hmm. Drive the car inside the building, get the guy out. Why? Another example. I watched the Kennedy assassinations. Okay, I watched that a while back, or back a week or so ago, because it's been recent.
Right, November 22nd.
Yeah. And Lee Harvey Oswald probably wouldn't have been shot by Jack Ruby if You hadn't been parading him down a damn hallway with a bunch of damn people in it.
Yeah.
So
something tells me that was planned that way.
yeah.
Maybe.
So the same thing with Planned Parenthood or
Well,
any of these
the
abortion clinics.
don't
Why
really-
do you have them? There should be a gate that you
Well,
are able to
It's
drive
not-
in.
It's a little generic building downtown.
Well, they got to quit doing that. That's why
Yeah.
people are getting killed.
And people go in daily, all day long, getting that stuff done. So they can't really.
Can't do it.
And
They don't have the money. I don't.
You
think.
should not be able
I
to.
think it's only like $600 for an abortion. I mean,
But
it's
you ought to be able to
not
drive
enough
in the
for
parking lot
protection.
that's protected, not
Right.
walk through a bunch of maniacs.
Oh, I agree.
Whether you agree with abortion or not, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
saying
I
I
agree.
agree with it or don't
Well,
agree with it. I think there's circumstances. I'm more pro-life, but I don't. But I know. But I do believe there are certain circumstances.
Some of them are nice. Some of them just want to hand you like Bible pamphlets and stuff like that, and then other ones can get like really crazy.
See, even that irritates me.
Yeah.
If I wanted a Bible pamphlet, I'd ask you for the damn thing.
Right? You don't
Keep
want
it to yourself, man.
Right.
I'm sure these women already feel like shit anyways. Like they don't need
Well-
it, shoved down their throat anymore. Literally.
I know where you're going.
I do
I
too.
know where you're
That's
going.
how you
They've
got
had
that
enough
mess, honey.
shoved down their throat.
That's how you got in that mess, honey. We can sit there and be against it or for it or whatever, and you can fault me for my beliefs, whatever. I don't really give a rat's ass. I don't care. I think there's a bunch of nutcases out there anyway. My view is this: where do you
Donald Trump.
Where do you think the life starts at conception or whatever that? To me, there ought to be a 4 weeks. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not a female. I played one at one time but
It's usually about
when
2
do you
months.
know?
There was a paid gig
It only
at a
takes
bar.
it only
2
takes a
months
couple
in.
weeks till you
What?
realize that you are pregnant. Is that correct?
No, it's about 2 months in when you start skipping a period and then you realize
2
oh,
months?
shit,
Are
yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, because you might have just had a period, or some people still have them in the beginning of being pregnant, and you don't start showing. You don't really change. Just a little pea-sized thing for a
That
while.
sucks. Because I had a theory to say if it's anything before 4 weeks, okay, whatever. Anything past
you
4
don't
weeks,
know.
or let's say 8 weeks, or whatever it is, when it starts to form into a person, no abortion, can't do it. That's just my belief. Because I'm more pro-life about it.
So that's how I am too.
Once it starts making to be a person, then then I think you're too late. You either got to get for an adoption. There's people that want kids, love kids, or basically adoption, or you got to keep it.
It's gnarly because I think
Chuck,
there's
quiet.
there's like 2 ways they do
Give
it.
me your liberal talk. Go on, let me hear you.
Scrambled eggs way, where they go up and just do all
Right.
that funky, or they can give you a pill. You take it there and then take another one when you're at home, and it liquefies it, so it all comes pouring out of you later. That is just disturbing.
Well, you're just getting a little too gross there. What is in
Yeah.
that Sheska or Fresca? What is that's a Sheska? Shasta. I was mixing them up. I want a Sheska
You want a
Fresca.
Sheska?
But go ahead,
No,
Chuck.
hey, look, it's not my decision to make. I'm not the person in that situation.
True.
I am more pro-choice than shocking. I know, right?
Right.
But I just think that no matter what you decide to do, you shouldn't be subject to being harassed or threatened.
Agree.
Guilted and
Yeah.
shamed.
It's,
Well, and I think that's in anything in life, unless
it's
you're
none of your damn business.
Right.
Stay out of it.
right. Well, that's true, but what someone could say, "What's none of your damn business?" How I discipline my child in the house, in my own home, which I agree.
We
but
talked
there's
about
people who
Cross the line.
cross the line. So where's the protection for that child if it's nobody's business?
Well, what gets me is, and again, the conservative people, they're always, we're so pro-life, until they're born and that parent needs assistance paying for it. And then,
Right. That's true.
Then it's all of, no, you can't have that. Well, where's all that sympathy for that
Well,
child
they're supposed
now?
to be smart.
Well,
and get
yeah, but
their
how about a
tubes
little
tied, or
responsibility for the person
birth
who's having the
control.
kid, though?
Exactly. I wanted
Well,
my
what if-
tubes tied after
so-
baby one, and they told me I wasn't old enough and didn't have enough kids. And I was like, "Do you want me to have like 10
Yeah,
kids
that's
and be on
about
welfare?"
that's a stupid rule anyway.
I was
but
like,
what-
"That is ignorant. I'm
Say
trying to
for
be
a minute
responsible."
That you're a nice, that you're a couple. Your life's going good. You become pregnant. All of a sudden, you lose your job.
A lot of people lose their job. It doesn't mean you should not take the responsibility to take care of that child. You could lose it after the child's born, but
But
Does that mean you go, oh, hell, I lost my job. Somebody want to take this kid?
We gotta cut one of you
no,
off.
I'm just
Who
saying
are we gonna stop
that,
feeding?
Hey, exactly. It's like if that money's not coming in anymore, and you're looking for a job or whatever, and but that you need that assistance, all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we want to cut that shit out.
Oh, right.
See, that's
Oh,
why they
okay. I see
should've
what you're saying.
Tied tubes
where's
when
all
they had the
where's all
opportunity.
that sympathy and caring about the child then?
Right.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Keep going. You fired up, buddy. You fired up about it.
Right.
I'm just saying, you know.
I agree, but that's why I was mad when they wouldn't tie my tubes.
Or you've been listening to. Go ahead.
Trump with his
he's crazy.
ban
anyways.
on no Muslims can come and blah blah blah.
He's crazy.
You know what?
His family was like refugees from Germany. They won their money, or not won their money. They got their money from serving food, liquor, and women to people.
Yeah.
Prostitutes.
Yeah,
That's
but there'll
what
be
they
people
did.
that say that Germany's not over here trying to shoot us in the head.
Well, yeah, thank God, but you know.
But here's the real point. Here's my deal with Trump, okay?
Well,
Because you know that I
ban Christianity too, because there are Christians out there shooting people too.
exactly, and that's where I kind of go when I keep hearing this, especially on Fox News, and I am a Fox News guy. I like to listen to Fox News. I know that kills Chuck. I'm a big Hannity fan and all that. Megyn Kelly, because I like to look at her. Let me tell you who I like to really look at. Oh, my God. I'm not kidding you, man. I got to say this again. One of the hottest women, I think, on TV right now, and I'm not – whatever. I don't care. And she's like in her 60s, is Judge Janine, man. My God.
The blonde?
No, she's not blonde. She's dark-haired. Is
she Latino?
Oh, yeah, kind of
I don't
Italian.
know. No, she's Italian. Oh, my God. She's so hot, man.
She just come out with something, too, some controversial
Well, she's got
thing she said.
she's got a show on like Bill O'Reilly, or anything. She does an opening statement or whatever. I could watch her every night, man. I swear. I'm telling, and she's like 64, man.
And you know what? Somebody else at work.
She's
today
hot. I ain't kidding you.
Somebody at work today said basically the same thing to me. He said, "I only watch Fox News because the women are hot on it." And then
Hot people
then
get
I get
ratings.
caught up in the discussion. It's
Now,
like,
come on.
That's the only reason people watch that damn channel.
The only reason
CNN
people
has
read
what's his
Playboy.
name? What's his name on CNN? What's that guy's name on CNN? I'm trying to be funny, not a.
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper. He's hot. Come on.
But isn't that how like Hustler and Playboy get their people too? You know.
But
Not even.
it's been proven. I think Pew Center.
Pubes.
Pubes.
What?
It's been
No, the
pubing
Pew
that
Center for
proves.
Media Research has proven that Fox News has more falsehoods in their reporting.
Oh my God! The Fox people say the same thing about CNN. For Christ's sake, Chucky, come on, buddy.
This is an independent outside research firm that has nothing to do with any of these guys.
They all say that, buddy. I know because I watch Fox News.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
But
I'm glad I don't watch the news.
Well, back to Trump though. When he said, see, I get behind him on a lot of things just because I like most Americans are just fed up with the system, obviously. But there's other people that are fed up with the system that want to change things too. Whether they really do, that's all horse crap anyway. But I like what he says. I like the motivation he's got going on, the rallying of the troops kind of thing. But again, he loses me when he hits the immigration thing, or now when he says we shouldn't let Muslims in. We went back to this a few weeks ago. If you continue to allow to come in, you know, like you said, 99% of them are they just want to get the hell out of where they're at, or they want to come to America because everybody wants to come to America. If they knew all the things about America, they probably
wouldn't be so fast to run over here.
Sometimes it's not so great, but I still think that there was a way, honestly, to protect them where they were at, and or for a while till you can figure out who they are or whatever. What's the problem of take them to one location in America, make sure they're protected, make sure they're fed, clothed, health care, whatever they need in that area, but you can't leave. You don't get to get off the plane and just walk to Taco Bell, because I don't know if you're a maniac.
Well,
but at the same time, I don't know if you let out church on Monday at 1:00 on a Sunday and you being a maniac going to. I don't know. You don't know. It's hard to say. But with everything going on right now, it's got everybody in a panic.
Well, I keep seeing these clips, and it shows where Obama hired a Muslim woman to come in, and she's the one who's passing out like the citizenships. determining, and it says she has like hardly any government experience, anything.
See,
I mean, it's kind of
anything about that.
Did you
Yeah, I
see?
shared
Did you
it on
see
my
where
Facebook earlier.
Colonel Peters called Obama a pussy? I didn't get to see
Yes,
that, but I
that's
heard all
awesome.
about it. How I don't.
Live TV.
that's awesome.
Look, let me tell you, I'm not a fan of the president either. I think he's a knucklehead. But man, let's have a little level of respect. I mean, holy crap.
This is a retired general.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to respect.
Holy crap, man.
The thing they always say is that if you don't respect the man, respect the position, respect the.
But here's the problem.
I can't respect
Most
Obama.
military people don't think that he's respected the military. So
He hasn't.
so it's gone back and forth on
See,
that.
I don't see how he hasn't.
There's been those little things like when he didn't salute that time or some kind of crap. I don't know, man. I mean, who knows?
He's the one actually fighting to get him better benefits and stuff,
Yeah.
where the Republicans keep taking it away.
Right.
But hey, whatever.
Let's
Just live in your little world.
We'll take a small break and we'll come back and talk about that in a minute because there's all kinds of things to talk about with that whole political Obama trashing.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll see. We'll be back
All
in a
lower
second.
cases.
When it comes to custom t-shirts, people believe they only have 3 options: fast, cheap, or good. Well, with Staub Screen Printing, you can have it all. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery with fast service and affordable rates. With 3 full-time artists on staff, we can take your idea from concept to completion with custom decoration on virtually all apparel for any occasion. So, whatever your print and embroidery needs may be, call Staub Screen Printing today.
The Warehouse, located at 5800 Fern Valley Road. We have 12,000 square feet of space to cater to your wildest party requests. Our large dance floor features 2 cages with a stellar light show to match. Along with our DJ booth and state-of-the-art sound system, we can keep the party going all night. We also have 2 VIP areas to accommodate your rock star lifestyle. Want to feature a band or other musical act at your party? Then our amazing stage at the Warehouse will more than please you and your friends. Want to rent our space? Contact our office at 502-964-7040 or find us on Facebook. The Warehouse, Louisville.
See, that music's pretty good because it makes us dance and gives us something to do before
It's
the.
peppy.
It's peppy. So go back to Obama. We were just talking about Obama and all that, but and Chuck, you're. I don't know. We talked about this before. You're kind of a Democrat, but you're more. You're not so lefty.
No, I am. I'm very much to the left, but I also respect the Second Amendment. I'm fine with gun ownership and stuff like that. But I am for reasonable background checks.
Right.
Right.
What do you consider yourself?
I thought it was liberal, and someone told me it is actually a conservative Democrat. So I don't.
Okay.
Who knows?
Well, I'm pretty much a independent. Other than I do tend to sway more to a Republican side, but conservative side. But there's a lot of things that I in the Democratic Party that I agree with because I do like to help people, and I don't want to see kids starving to death or whatever.
Right.
I mean, I'm kind of I like both sides. I like some things on both sides, and there's a ton of things that are just terrible about both sides.
They're doing a thing now with the food stamp office starting in January. You have to actually go down there and apply for people with unemployment. You have to show you're searching for jobs. They're making people do job searches now if you're not handicapped or have X amount of children, which is good.
Well,
it's going to force people to either get off of it or get a job.
Most
and
of
help
them have a lot of
themselves.
children. That's why they got it.
No shit.
What do who you guys voting? You don't have to say who you're voting for, but
Well,
who's your top 3?
It's primaries.
I don't.
Still primary
Don't have.
season.
Mine won't matter. I'm one of them people. It won't.
Oh, you like
I'm more
Senator
liberal
Graham
than
or
anything.
something?
Yeah, it just won't. It never happens.
What about you, Chuck?
They never win.
You still?
Bernie, baby.
Are you a Bernie Sanders? Man, that guy's wacky, dude. But
he makes the most sense out of anybody.
yeah, but Trump supporters think he makes the most sense, or
He
Ben
also-
Carson people think that he makes the most sense.
Trump is on there saying,
everybody's person think that person makes the most sense.
Trump was saying that there was a clip, someone shared a video of him talking about how hard he had it, and and it was so great. He got $1 million loan from his family and
Yeah,
made
just a
something
small loan.
of his life, just a small loan.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I'm like, what the?
He always
hell?
says something stupid. He
I'm
really
like,
does,
wow.
honestly. But
That's all he says is stupid.
well, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I was just like,
At least
oh,
lately, anyway.
man.
I don't know. I just keep going back and forth because, the problem of it is I hear different things from different candidates that I like. Still my main guy, which he would never win, I wouldn't think. And I'm not saying that I would vote for him for other reasons, but I'm so against the IRS and so against that I would
Right.
I want Mike Huckabee to get in just so we can have a fair tax plan for Christ's sake, man.
I want Oprah. There we go.
I'm all for a fair tax
want
plan.
Oprah.
But nobody else talks about it. Mike Huckabee's the only guy that talks about it.
No, Bernie wants to regulate the tax system too, but Mike Huckabee is just too far Jesus freak.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh,
He is. But I'll deal with it for 4 years just so I can get my taxes. You know, I hate it, man. I hate it because it's so unfreaking fair. It's so, and even the 10% would be better. It'd be better than what it is, but it's still not fair. There's still going to be cheating and nobody and people not paying and the people that get cash. I don't care who you are, unless you are walking with Jesus.
Everybody finds a way
You
to
are
get around
not
their
going. If
taxes.
somebody hands you $100 bill, you're not going to pay that $10. You're not going to do it.
No.
It's a joke. It's not going to happen. I wanted somebody, and we talked about this last year. Actually, I wanted somebody smarter than me because I'm kind of stupid, but I wanted someone with good economic intelligence to figure out the amount of money that is spent on items every year. Just in one day on online shopping the other day, they said $3 billion. Okay,
I believe it.
$3 billion. If you took a percentage of that, that's a lot of money. And as far as so if you did that every day, and people buying a bottle of water, this scarf, this microphone, your shirt, your hat, whatever. That is a lot of money. It's got to add up to a lot more money. I bet it's adding up to more money than what they take in, and the money that they don't get is lost or being people are lying about or whatever. They never get that
government
money.
expenses. How much does it actually
Take away
cost
all
to
the
do things
loopholes
they
and the
say?
bull crap. Just let us pay for it as we go. You got no more suicides on April 15th. You've got because I'm there almost every year. I'm telling you right now. I just get it over with. And I'm not kidding.
You hold your ankles.
And I'm telling you. And it's just and everybody pays. Juan pays. Alacalacabala pays. The hoe down the street pays.
Even hoes take credit cards.
Taiwan, Jamone or whatever down in the West End that sells drugs, he pays. Everybody freaking pays, man.
The thing with the sales tax, though, is it's still slanted more towards the less wealthy. The less wealthy people tend to spend more of their cash because they have to.
Yeah, but the only thing the middle class, it would help the middle class like crazy.
But why do
I
they
really
have
do
to?
believe.
Because they're irresponsible? Or
It's
don't
the
have
very
money,
poor people.
or-
It's the very poor people who don't have that extra 20 cents to spend on this. It would hurt.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, we got to start somewhere, for Christ's sake.
How about we just eliminate all the loopholes that the wealthy dodge their taxes every year, and corporations.
True,
And,
but
we're talking enough money in corporate revenue to fund a national health care plan right there.
Watch out.
How much money does Walmart make? Why isn't Walmart paying some of these extra taxes on their shit?
Because they're a corporation.
Well, for the
Exactly.
last 5 years, GE has had an effective tax rate of 0.
Yeah,
Zero.
Isn't that amazing?
Because of all the kickbacks they get and all the breaks and all the come on.
But
man.
they're sending me letters and
Yeah.
threatening me and everything else over
absolutely.
$1,000. Oh my God, it just pisses me off. I see what I mean.
Yeah.
Mike Huckabee for president. Everybody, Mike Huckabee. I'll go to
I
church.
think-
You go to church. You can go to church for 4 years, Chuck. For
pay-
Christ's sake, get a free tax,
Hell no.
a fair tax. Shit.
I'll go to churches for weddings or funerals, and that's about it.
Well, I
They're
just go to
about the
weddings.
same.
I just go to weddings for the cake,
I'll
man.
say those
I'm just honest
those
with
two
you.
things are the
I
same
like
in
the
one
free
to me.
buffet and the cake. The cake is the shit, man. I love cake. I love wedding cake. I'm not kidding you. I love freaking wedding cake.
Yeah.
That's why I go to wedding. You send me an invitation, you better have some cake.
I like the metaphysical
You better have
churches.
some cake.
I got out of organized religion.
I mean,
Those
what?
are cool churches. It's all like
You know what? I've been to churches.
spiritual.
I don't mind
It's
going
not-
to church.
It's not religion. It's
I just
spiritual.
can't listen to
it's about teaching love and light. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
stuff.
You know what? If that's what you want to believe, more power to you. But keep it out of my face. I don't want
Right.
He's
You
like,
better not go
"No."
over on Blankenbaker Road then, because that is over there at the Church of what is it over there? They call it the Six Flags over
Six
Jesus.
Flags over
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
Them people are
Yeah,
nutty,
how about,
man.
How about taxing some of those dudes?
Yeah, they got a
How about?
lot.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
They just keep building.
If you
and building.
if you build a church the size of the Yum Center, you
Right.
got a little extra money there, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, they do a lot of nice and helpful things for the community. I do know that of them and of other churches. I mean, they try to help folks out. If you're in need or whatever, they do drives and things like that for you.
If you're Joel Osteen and you have a private jet and driving a fleet of Bentleys.
Does your
That
church
guy.
need a bowling alley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
You
Well,
know?
it's for the members,
How
so
many
you don't have to be around with all you slumming sinners.
Do you know? I wonder how many starving people though that could have housed, clothed, and fed.
Give us
for
some news. You got some
bowling
news over
alley.
there? Give us
Okay,
something.
I've got some funny news. A father
right.
and son cook accused of stealing $40,000 worth of chicken wings. This is some stupid shit. Authorities say a father and son stole more than $40,000 worth of chicken wings from a New York restaurant where they worked and sold them on the street into
Damn.
other businesses.
How big a truck is that?
They were caught stealing wings from the 10 Tweez. I can't even say it.
10 Tweez.
Twin
Is that trees or tweez?
Trees. Twin Trees. Two.
I like chicken wings.
Right. Twin Trees 2 restaurant in Syracuse. Deputies say both men were employed as cooks when they placed numerous chicken wing orders through the wholesaler. Officials say Rojax would let her pick up the orders and resell them at a reduced price. Ooh, how old were they?
$40,000
Both have been
worth of
charged
chicken. I don't
with
know. It
grand
depends on what place you go to.
larceny.
If you go to Zaxby's, it's only like three. It's only like 3 wings.
3 wings.
I know.
That place is high, man.
Well, they're charged with grand larceny and falsifying business records.
Oh my god.
Why do you want to steal chicken wings? Like, what the hell? Or do you got like a food truck
like
you're
Anything
selling
to
them on?
make a dollar.
You remember those used to be like when
That's
Hooters
so much
first was out? It
headache
used to
for,
be like
like-
10 cents a wing or something.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah.
like $1 a week wing, man.
I know.
You want 6 wings? $6.
Yeah.
What the?
I just
But I
don't.
love going
I
to
don't
B-dubs
see the
and getting
benefit
some
of that.
wings.
That is
Oh.
such
Yeah,
a
I'm just not
long
a big
time.
beat up guy, man.
That's a long time to sit there and try to get your money back per wing. You know, like it's not worth it. Like you just
You
have
just sell
to
to some restaurant.
be a criminal.
Well,
You just
that's
have to
what-
enjoy
That's
that.
what she said. The news said they would
Yeah.
sell it to other restaurants.
Yeah,
They
exactly. You
sold
just
them
sell
on
to
the
other
street
restaurants.
into other businesses.
Yeah, see, you get your money quick.
I'm gonna
Quick turnaround.
question
Hey, yo,
somebody's
buddy, come
judgment.
here.
Yeah,
Hey,
if
want
they
some
come
wings?
walking up with a bunch of chicken wings
Reminds
in a
me
bag.
of the dude on Good Times. Remember? Hey man, you want to call the TV? How about a TV guide? You got some wings?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Remember that
question
guy?
somebody with that.
Lenny. I ain't got no Winnie, but I got a penny. Some kind of shit. Remember that guy? He was awesome, man. I love that guy. Every time he's on the show, I was like, hope Lenny's on there tonight.
Yeah, but I'm not buying reduced price
Dynamite.
chicken wings from
Yeah.
some freak on the street.
What else you
know?
got? What other kind of news you got?
Chicago police commander goes to trial for allegedly putting a gun in suspect's mouth.
Wait a minute. What are we talking about?
Somebody put something in somebody's mouth.
Uh-oh.
Now you got his attention.
It has been called a gun before.
Chicago. I can't talk today.
Sometimes it's a shotgun.
A Chicago police commander who had been praised for his crime fighting in
It's
some
loaded.
of the city's. Yeah, it's a loaded gun. He goes on
Love
trial
gun.
on Tuesday on charges that he put a gun in a suspect's mouth. Glenn Evans, who was relieved of his duties pending the outcome of his case, was charged last year with aggravated battery and official misconduct in the capture of a suspect on January 30th, 2013.
There's a lot of cop stories in the news right now.
Man, I'm telling
We
you.
had all this last year when we were talking about the Michael Brown case and all that. And,
Yeah.
But the one guy in Chicago, it took 13 months to figure out who was wrong or right.
Yeah, anybody
That's
that
ridiculous,
goes through
man.
court, if you're fighting it, it takes 2 to 3
I mean,
years.
if you watch that video, I watched it and
Is that
within
the
like
one where
30
he shot
seconds.
the kid
Yeah,
16
holy
times?
crap, man.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I knew that with that, but that's all racial. That's all mob related right there. They just didn't want, when that happened 13 months ago. That was right after Michael Brown and all that. They held that crap because they didn't want it to be another. That's just another incident that would have caused another uproar. In which that one actually should have caused the uproar, not the Michael Brown case, which was a joke. But I mean, why would you need to shoot anybody 16 freaking times, man? He was already on the ground after the first 2,
Yeah, it doesn't make
and
sense
he
that
didn't even
somebody
deserve to be
stops
shot.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Now that's what the bad ones make all the good ones look bad.
Yep.
Here's a funny one. 23-year-old art student Almer Ottlisson announced that he would go live stream an entire week of himself confined naked in a glass box. He said it was part of a class project at the Iceland Academy of the Arts. Now that he's been caught masturbating on YouTube, he might consider a more hands-on major,
on
perhaps
YouTube.
an independent study. Iceland Monitor reported that on day 6 of the project, he got a little too excited and began pleasuring himself. The Monitor reports that YouTube stopped the stream, raising the possibility that he had violated the company's terms of service. However, the man's wife, Salka something, I can't
Suck a
pronounce,
what?
Valska told the Huffington Post
what
via
she said.
Facebook
That's what she said.
that the stream was merely interrupted briefly because of a technological issue.
He wasn't watching YouTube. He was watching Netflix.
He was like, exactly. He was
Watching
watching Netflix.
Netflix.
She said she thinks it was only down for a couple of minutes. It was not because of the content, just
Wait a
bad
minute. What was
internet
down for a couple of
connection.
minutes?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
The
YouTube.
stream.
Is that what he's calling it?
His stream.
The stream was down.
A Monitor reporter confirmed to the Huffington Post that video of the masturbation incident was posted to YouTube, but was subsequently flagged.
Did you bring
and
the
taken
novel,
down.
for Christ's sake? Could you just
I just
PowerPoint
printed
this
it
freaking
out.
thing?
The dude jerked off in front of everybody on YouTube.
Thank you very much. That's all we needed right there. Thank
He
you
was
very
living
much.
in a glass box for a week and enjoyed
Well, at least he was in a
himself.
box.
It was contained. Did he have to squeegee it?
Here's the
Yeah, he was squeegeeing it all right.
here's the thing that everybody.
That's good.
Here's the thing we're missing from that whole story. He was living in a glass box, naked, in Iceland.
In Iceland,
In Iceland, right.
Yeah, no shit. People are strange, man.
I always heard that Iceland was really Greenland and Greenland was really Iceland.
It's not as cold as you would expect it to be, but it's still freaking cold.
You know what I want to do? This is one of the most, I think it's the coolest thing you could do. Up where the Northern Lights are, every year they build one of those ice hotels.
Oh yeah,
That is the baddest thing in the world,
that
man.
That
would
would
be
be
awesome
cool.
to do.
Yeah, and you only way you get there is with a dog sled and everything. You cruise up there, and it's so beautiful, man. It's the
Oh,
coolest
wow.
shit.
It would be fun to do.
Freeze the
Yeah.
whole time, though?
No, because I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's let me tell you, it's probably chilly, but you wear like fur coats and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But if the wind is not on, the wind's what really makes you the coldest, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're inside that hotel, whatever. There's no wind on you, whatever.
Yeah.
But you sleep on a sheet of ice too. They
It's a
put
bed of
blankets or
ice,
whatever. But it's badass,
big
man.
fur
That is
things.
wild.
It's
That
fun
would
just
be
watch
cool.
them create that thing. It's really incredible.
I've heard of the ice bars where they serve
Yes.
the drinks out of all ice.
right.
And
That's
Yeah,
it's
right.
like an igloo.
They can run the liquor right through the
badass.
ice.
Isn't
man.
that cool?
I got to do that
There's
sometimes.
actually a guy in town who was chainsaw ice sculptor.
Oh yeah, he's incredible. I've used him
Yeah.
for Pat Madden.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
cool.
He's done all the weddings I've ever done,
Oh,
man.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
not the ones I've got. I've only been married twice.
Right. I understand.
Wait,
The weddings that
I
I
thought
have
I was bad.
Held at your
held at
facility.
my
I've only had
facility, or
3.
I have
Hosted.
myself, whatever, organized. The guy's incredible, man. He really does a nice job. Yeah, Pat Madden, everybody.
Yeah.
I just gave him a free plug. Pat Madden
Right.
ice sculptures, I guess. I don't know. I still got the tray that you set it in. It's been here since my wedding a year ago. Over a year ago. Holy crap. Pat, if you're watching.
been that long,
I'm
hasn't
sure you're
it?
not.
Come get your damn tray.
Get your damn tray and your bucket. Let's take another break and we'll come back.
Hey, movie lovers, Eric E. Money Sievers here, and I am coming to the Ville TV network. Every Wednesday, I'm going to be bringing you the latest in movie reviews and entertainment news. From zombies to superheroes, sci-fi, fantasy, whatever cool stuff is going on, I am going to be bringing it to you at my new home at Ville TV starting December 2nd.
Bluegrass Net, Louisville's oldest internet service provider and proud sponsor of Ville TV Network and all its affiliates. Been serving the community for over 20 years. Contact them today.
I just realized that on our little break here that we did not Wing Chun yet tonight. We always do it at 7:30. Are we able to Wing Chun right now? Can we have fun whenever we want to? Let's take the headphones off and let's Wing Chun tonight. Everybody, let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. And that's us Wing Chunging tonight. It's just what we do.
Rob Chung.
He got all the way up.
I got all the way up out of my chair. I was really ready to have fun
Applebee's
tonight.
is like
indeed.
Everybody
feels like
have
3
fun.
bricks. I can't stand up and dance.
Wing Chun. Yeah, you did. You had your little birthday dinner.
Yes.
You didn't invite none of us.
Well,
but
I got
that's
takeout on the way here, and then had to sit behind all those
they take
assholes.
out. They take out more than one freaking meal. I'm sure.
No,
you
they were horrible.
1,
I
2,
waited
3, 4, 5,
40
6.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have been there for like 3 more hours.
I mean, I
The
like
service
breast.
was going.
I mean, chicken breast. I like chicken breast. I thought I had some breast
Crunchy
tonight.
breast.
Crunchy breast.
some
I don't know.
gravy.
Crunchy breast. That'd be. I don't
crunchy
know.
breast with gravy all
If
over.
you want
If
a
she
crunchy
ordered
breast.
that many
Cheese.
meals, she'd probably still be waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
no doubt.
That Applebee's was horrible.
Free plug for Applebee's.
Yeah, they suck.
And-
Don't go to the
yeah.
one in the Highlands. They are totally off game.
Now come on, you're the Highlands queen over here,
I
aren't
don't
you?
I was
care.
gonna say everything.
Oh yeah,
Applebee's-
everything in the Highlands is the greatest thing in the whole
No, it's
world.
not.
Negative thing I've heard her
No.
say.
Yeah.
About the Highlands.
No,
Or the
Applebee's
Highlands
over
Police.
There,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Applebee's over there is like hit and miss, man. You never know. It's kind of shitty for real.
Let me tell you my least favorite place. But I said for Thanksgiving, I said let's go there just because of the mess and all the bullcrap. But Golden Corral, I hate.
Oh, yeah.
I call it Golden Crap.
Yeah,
Golden crap.
I'm not a buffet.
Oh
person.
my God, it's so nasty. The
can't
food
do
is
it.
so terrible.
My kids love it.
It's
shit.
awful.
I don't know how
And it's
either.
expensive too, man. It's like
Yeah, it's not worth it.
very high.
I went to Lemieux the other night. That was
As far as
amazing.
buffets go, I think they're one of the better
Brr.
ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Ew, gross.
Actually, the Ryans over here on Bardstown Road. That's
Fern
that's
Creek.
Oh, well,
decent,
see,
man.
We don't have a Ryan's over there on that side.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the only one that's over here. They closed all of them with that one. I don't know how that. The same thing with Ponderosa. There's only 2 Ponderosas. There's one in LaGrange and there's one in the
They know
High.
there's not one in a high.
Hillview.
So like, take that shit
That's it.
back.
That's it. But
Take
actually,
it
the
back.
food at both of those Ponderosas is really good too. The buffet and all that's really good. Honestly,
Have you all eaten at Lemieux?
I've never heard of that.
It
Where is
used to
that?
be KT's, across from Jim
Oh,
Porter's.
no kidding, man!
Oh,
I love
man.
KT's, man.
I've been there twice now, and it is
Lemieux?
amazing. Lemieux.
What kind of food do they have? Cows?
Cow.
Yeah, but
They
it's
just serve
really
chicken.
Good. It's,
They only serve chicken
I
and
think
fish.
it's WAKYU, walk you.
Don't hurt
is the
yourself.
type
Hey,
of
walk
steak.
you.
Walk you.
I'll go there if I want to. Walk you.
too.
The region that the cows are raised in at Marble's
Okay.
different, and they're all grass fed. It's super expensive, but it's so good.
I mean, is it like a hoity-toity or?
It's beautiful inside. It's got all Edison, like their chandeliers, and then Edison light bulb chandeliers. Their bathroom, the sink, I don't know if it's brass or copper, but it's like a big tray suspended by chains.
So it's a very nice place.
They have a Louis Vuitton booth. It's
Okay,
beautiful.
so you can't afford to eat there.
Yeah.
I spent $176 on
God
myself.
bless.
On me.
Are you kidding
Holy
me?
me.
smokes.
That's ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a French place at first. Les Mous.
They
Yeah,
moved.
my food and drinks were
It's going to be
$150.
not no La Rob going there. I'm telling you that.
I tipped them 30
If I do
bucks.
that, I'm going to Stony River, man. I love Stony River is my favorite place to eat. I love Stony River. Now I'll tell you this: if you go to Alexandra's on Shelby Road, first of all,
J. Alexander.
I'm a huge Chuy's fan. Chuy's is a great place. Have you get to eat there yet? It's awesome.
In New Albany or
Clarksville.
Yeah.
Alexander's right there beside Chuy's on Shelbyville Road is this is the only thing you need to eat. Don't even look at the menu. Get the tenderloin and the mac and cheese. It's the best mac and cheese you've ever eaten in your freaking life. I'm not kidding. It comes in a hot little bowl. Nobody has mac and cheese like Alexander's. I'm not kidding you right now. If you do it, if you go there, you'll go. He
I've
was
eaten
right.
there
It was
before.
the best. It was
They
the
had the
best.
shrimp that they did on the ice sculpture with all the little pepper and stuff all over it. It was
I
pretty.
love
See, that shit's
Alexander's.
too fancy
Yeah.
for me, man.
No, it was really good,
You know,
though.
I just want some little dive, you know.
They have roasted bone marrow.
Well, yeah, but where do you get the good dives at, man? I love that food too, but I went to that place in Jeffersonville, Annie's or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man, that was like going to Stony River. Is how much that cost?
Forget that place. Now, I like Vietnam Kitchen. That's a little diner, like a Vietnamese dive place,
Right.
and that is killer.
Where's
See, I'm
that
real
at?
finicky about food,
It's
man.
what's the name of that little shopping center there?
Oh, you talking about in Louisville?
Yeah.
It's not what is it? Because people talk about that all the time.
Needs to send a check.
Huh? Oh, right. They
yeah.
should send us a check. No shit.
Yes, because we're getting a lot of plugs here.
Tons of
That's good. I don't
plugs.
care. Send me some money. Give me a free meal. I'll take a free meal.
Yeah,
There
me
you go.
too.
When I walk in there, I go, oh, Mister. I don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. Somebody get offended and want to sue
I
us
was
and
gonna say,
shit.
somebody's really offended
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
What are you talking about this? Crybabies.
It's on Mitcher Avenue in the Iroquois Manor
Iroquois Manor. Yeah. I got you.
It's a nice
What'd you
little-
say, Mitcher? What?
Avenue. Midshore Avenue.
Midshore Avenue.
Iroquois, man.
I got thrown by
It's
Iroquois.
a little side street, I think, is Midshore.
Could be. I don't know. I know
See,
most of
why
those
can't
streets.
they need
There's
to bring stuff like
Brookline,
that out
or
to
not
the other
Brookline,
end
but
of
there's Rochester and Cumberland, and it could be that one side street by the school. Could be. I'm not sure.
Anyway, it's right there.
What are you doing over in that area of town?
That's what I was going to ask, like Iroquois.
You're not even in.
Because that's the only Vietnamese place in town, man.
Well, I know, because that's where all the Vietnamese people live. They're over in Americana.
They do. My sister lived there once, and she's like, nobody speaks English over here.
Great food.
Great food. I'm not. That'd be a little bit out of my testing
Comfort
ooh.
level.
Here's the thing, I get the same thing every time I go there. It's pork, but it's cooked in a clay pot all day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, it's to die for.
Well,
But the one thing I don't like, see, I'm not an avocado fan.
Oh, love
Okay.
avocados.
They actually serve an avocado milkshake,
Wow.
and I tried it, and I wasn't.
I don't like milk,
wasn't
though.
a fan of it, but
Right.
I don't like milk,
But
but I
the
love
people
avocados.
who like avocado were loving it. So,
I'm sure.
you know.
We did try this new restaurant. It's on Main Street. We were going to go to this barbecue place. It's real famous. Doc something. Wolf Doc Wolf's or something. I can't think of what it is. Some new barbecue place down on the Main Street, and it's but we couldn't get in there. There's way too many people in there. So we went right next door to this other like Cuban place, which I'm not a real fan of that food here, but it's close enough to Mexican food. And for what I ordered anyway, but it was okay. The place is really awesome looking. It really looked really cool in there. But the food was it was okay. But we tried that when we were going somewhere downtown. I don't remember what
I
we were
want
going
to
there
check
for.
out Proof on Main. Have any
Proof,
of y'all
never
been
heard of
there?
that. Nope.
21C, the hotel.
No.
They're like an art gallery, and then they've got Proof on Main. They do the
Again,
stuff for
sounds-
You're a little too fancy for us. I don't know. How'd
It's
you
really
get on this show?
expensive.
Fancy.
Oh,
hell, more
I know it is.
expensive.
I know, I was
I'm
gonna
from the
get a-
Highlands.
I was gonna get a room for my birthday, and it was like $400 or $500 for the night.
I checked that
Are you
place out for my
insane?
wedding.
Now there's a
Little bit.
There's a good barbecue place.
I like your style, but you're insane.
In downtown New Albany called Feast.
Feast.
It's right across from the YMCA there on Main Street.
Oh, I just got to ask you something. My wife heard something the other day. She said that she thought she heard that they're going to put something comparable to the Bon Jovi restaurant down in Louisville.
That'd
You know what that?
That
You know,
would be cool.
yeah.
The
Where you just pay if you can, or
Right,
pay something if you have it,
or you can wash dishes or whatever to pay for
yeah.
your meal. Or
Man, I'd do
That's
that. I'd
pretty
go down there and
cool.
help and do that all the
Yeah.
time, man. I think that'd be a cool little thing to
Yeah,
do.
see,
That would
honestly.
be.
you know, people give John a lot of slack, but he's actually a pretty good dude. It seems like, you know. I mean,
Well, I had a friend on my Facebook who was talking about taking her kids' Christmas away because they act like little assholes and they're just spoiled rotten already, and they just disrespect her all over the place.
A lot of
I
kids
told her-
these days.
Right. Well, I told her if she's going to take them away, she should either, if they're take them back or give them to kids, make them pass them out to other children who are in need.
Sure,
So at least
sure.
they have to give back, and they'll actually learn a lesson.
There's a
from
lot in
something.
need this time of year. Well, I think there's this is just when we get more aware of it for some reason.
Right.
We everybody wants to get on the big charity kick at the moment, but people need your help all through the year.
absolutely.
But I always say I would love to go down and help pass out food or pass out coats or whatever, man. I'd love, because let me tell you something. When I was a kid, we were that close many a times for being in those same places, and there's people out there that do need your help.
I want to get in the line to pass out flasks.
Flask.
Right?
That's a good job. Well, there's plenty of places to do that downtown too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of them.
But, seriously though, that reminds me. This Sunday, my band Year of the Gun is on the bill. We're doing a special show at the Hard Rock Cafe. It's a toy drive. It's an afternoon show on Sunday, so you can.
Cool.
It's kid friendly. You can and you don't get home early enough to go to work in the morning and all
Sure.
that stuff.
What time does that start?
It starts at 2.
Okay.
We play at 5.
Cool.
And the cost of admission is one unwrapped toy.
Oh, nice, man.
One new unwrapped toy.
That's nice.
Cool.
That's
So-
really nice, man. Did you all get that through Stephanie Gardner?
Yeah, I think so.
I just heard that she's a acquaintance of ours, and Billy. She knows Billy and Amy
Oh,
real
right
well,
on,
and her and her husband Roger, and I heard she's doing the booking down there. So yeah, I don't know how she got that. Yeah, I didn't know she was in that kind of business, but I know she's had her own businesses before. But that's
Oh,
pretty
right
cool
on.
that she's doing that.
Yeah.
So that's nice, man.
Yeah, it just it just came up a couple of weeks ago, and we're more than thrilled to be part of it.
Now, where are they setting you guys up at in that?
They have a stage in there. It's kind of in the back of the restaurant
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually saw a friend's band play there once before. They had a what do they call that? Like they have at Mom's, like the Weekend Warrior kind of thing for the not like the rock school for the kids, but this is more for adults, like the Weekend Warrior project or program or whatever they call it. But where they take a bunch of guys and throw them in bands and let them rehearse a little bit. And then, so they had a show down there doing that, and I went and saw a friend do that. So I know they have a little stage back there in the back. So it's a
nice,
should be a nice event.
That's cool. That's really cool. I'm gonna see if we can maybe try to make that. I got to go to a Christmas party on Saturday. That's that time of year too. You got Christmas parties to go to?
No, thank God.
Absolutely. Oh, well,
No.
I got a work party coming up.
I'm going to my $500 hotel room with my bucket of chicken from Applebee's. And the hell with everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Chuck's got flask. He's passing it out.
I'll take one.
You got some you're going to?
Yeah, actually, I got a work Christmas party at my old place of employment out at the boat. So
Holly, how about Holly, our engineer in the back behind the scenes? You don't get to see her, but she's very excited tonight. But you got holiday parties to go to?
No.
She's like me.
Just a straight good answer. No, I don't want to.
I got a kid. All my money is gone.
Oh, I understand that. But I got a few to go to. One of the builders I do work for, they're having something Friday. I got to go to something Saturday. Then we're having our own personal Christmas party here. You guys are all invited to.
Awesome.
Next Saturday the 19th, 4 o'clock. And it's bring a dish, and Santa will be there and all that good stuff. I'll tell you about that off the air.
Can I ask, are both of you going to have like Facebook invites for the stuff coming up going on? For your show and for...
Yes. Well, actually, there's...
I have a bad memory.
No, I'm telling you right now. You write the shit down. I don't tell you.
If it don't come to me,
I hate Facebook.
I'll forget. Okay.
I think we have an event. I know that I've shared the post about it, so I'll look and make sure there's an event going on.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
but you guys are all invited.
That's the same day as my work party and my old guitar player's party.
No. It's hard to make anybody. There's always somebody's party that's down the street or whatever that you got to go to. Always.
Absolutely.
We try to do it as close to Christmas as we can, but it's just hard to please. Like my uncle, he's a truck driver, and sometimes he can make it, and sometimes he can't. So hopefully this year he'll be there. But it's a good event, man. We have a good time. I don't know. Sometimes we did karaoke. I don't think we're doing karaoke anymore. We're doing just DJ or something like that. And the kids come up. I like it when it's that. The kids come up and Santa passes out the gifts to the kids. Man, it's pretty cool event. Everybody enjoys it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Last year, Josie was like, he knew what I wanted.
Isn't that amazing?
And I was like,
yeah.
One of these days, you need to get Chip and Carl and them over here and do their full contact karaoke thing.
Yeah, that's right. They still doing that. Yeah,
absolutely.
I was just talking to Ryan Murphy. I think he sat in with them a couple times, and he was talking to him recently. And I got to get a hold of that dude. I got to talk to him about a few things. But the Christmas is upon us, man. I'm looking forward to January 2nd. And but then you got. For the guys, man, it just sucks. It just continues. The suck just keeps on coming, man.
Broke.
Then you've got Valentine's, and I've got birthdays in between that for the stepkids there. Oh yeah. And so there's that, and then my grandson's birthday's in March.
Stay broke all
oh my God, man! It ain't so much just the bro. It's just you're always trying to figure out what you're going to do, where you're going, what you're buying, and kids today. There's no staying home and having a damn birthday party around your kitchen table. It just don't exist anymore. Oh, we got to go we have to have skating parties or bowling alley parties or Chuck E. Cheese. Damn, can we just stay home, blow out the goddamn candles, and let's have a... Do
you remember the homemade cakes?
I always had a homemade cake. What are you talking about? We were poor.
So did I.
I never got a store-bought cake, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, we never
I always wanted one, but I never got one.
Giant sheet cake.
These little spoiled son of bitches, are unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable, and it's never enough too. Like we had it at one of those jump around, turn around, pick a bell cotton plays. I don't know what the hell it is, and where you get the tokens and everything. It's like, you bought $20 worth of tokens. Well, they burn those up in 5 minutes. So can we have some more tokens? You end up walking out there buying pizzas and tokens and all that, and it's $150 damn day. I never had $150 spent on my birthdays my whole entire lifetime when I was a kid.
Right.
They got it in one day.
All Rob wanted was the sheet cake with the Transformers on it, man.
That's it. Transformers. How old do you think I am, man? There were no Transformers back then.
Hey, they had
It was
He-Man.
Speed Racer and shit.
Speed Racer. Did they have He-Man?
I'm old, brother. No, hell no.
G.I. Joe's?
Yeah, G.I. Joe's.
G.I. Joe's.
He-Man didn't come out till the 80s, I think.
I'll say I remember He-Man and She-Ra and Barbie.
I wasn't a He-Man.
My Little Pony.
Theoretically could have had a Transformer cake, I guess, when you were like 13, maybe.
Yeah,
See, I just He-Man and all that. I never was a action figure guy. I never understood it. I never was playing with those
With dolls.
Yeah,
With
dolls
men,
is what I always said.
Muscly men in their underwear.
First of all, we couldn't afford
each
G.I. Joe, so I never got into the Army thing. I liked Army trucks and Jeeps and tanks and all that, but the dolls and stuff, I never could get what the point is. Oh, you're gonna raise his arm here and you're gonna laser leg. What are you doing with that? I just never could get into none of that.
Each other.
So He-Man and all that, I just never got into none of that.
Oh man, I had a bunch of the little Star Wars figures, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just, I like collecting things. I collect like cars, scale cars, little Hot Wheels, things like that. And I got into that. But each to their own, But I never, like Eddie Murphy, I remember like the G.I. Joe get stuck in the water and all that. I never understood that, man.
Get the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip.
Kung Fu grip. I always wanted the Evel Knievel, wind the thing up.
Wind the thing up and
Nah, couldn't get that. Too poor.
What to find
We could probably find it like 10 years later at
on
the DAV.
eBay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no.
He got like one arm and shit. He can barely hang on to the.
It
He can
might
barely
be
hang
on,
on to the
It
motorcycle.
could be on
So
eBay
it was-
now for
Wheels are flat.
$1,000.
That was the Evel Knievel after he jumped the Snake River.
Yeah, the wind-up thing's really broken, so you just do like that, and it just pushes ass off of it. Yeah, I never got any of the good. I never got none of the new stuff. Yeah, I never did, man. It was bad. My grandparents did buy me this thing. It was called a green machine, and not the green machine that you guys remember. This was just basically like a little go-kart that had the push pedals, but it was like a little go-kart looking thing with 4 wheels and a steering wheel the whole 9 yards, man. It was one of my greatest gifts of all time, man. And because I was only like 5 or 6. That was just it, man. Now the green machine now is plastic with 3 wheels and all that. It's not the same, but man, it was. I mean, I could relive that moment.
Just a green big wheel.
We had like a little. We had like like the drain pipe across your driveway. Ours had like a little bump.
Oh yeah.
So you had a speed bump, you go fly
Well, that was
over.
my railroad tracks. Man, I was pretty creative when I was a kid. You had to be because we were so damn poor. Didn't have shit.
We had to play outside.
I had to make up shit, man.
It's imagination.
Kids
Right.
today in the East End, they probably actually got an actual train in the yard.
Right in their backyard.
Yeah. The lights, the whole 9
They
yards.
ride the real
My grandson
train under a
did.
tree.
Actually, I did it for my grandson. He was a cars when he was born. He's 9 now, but he returned 9. Is he getting returned 10? Shit, I can't remember now. Yeah, he's getting returned 10. Well, yeah, he was in a car. So at 2 years old, I think it was 2, we created his bedroom into an entire cars room. I went and bought the bed. I drove all the way to Cleveland, Ohio to get the bed in one day. And we had the stoplight. We had the girl I was dating at the time. She's pretty artistic, and she took a whole wall and put this mural of the racetrack with all the people, and
That's
it was
cool.
badass, man. We had the carpet and the ceiling fan and the decals, the whole 9 yards in this room. It was a badass room, man. The
was gonna say, I
Chester
think
drawers, the toy
was
box,
fun.
we had it all.
A little too young for a big mirror in his bedroom.
Did I say mirror? Oh, mirror.
Yeah, we know what was on your mind.
You know I'm a hick.
You wanted that mirror across from the bed.
But but it just, you can really get crazy with that, man. And if you get me started on something like that, I'll make it like the Disneyland. I can't, or Disney World, whatever. I can't help myself because I was so not neglected, but
Neglected.
didn't have crap without. Thank you.
You
I'm
were
looking for the
without.
word here. Without as a kid, that now I just want to go crazy.
I'm the same way.
And maybe that's with a lot of people when they grew up, and now that's why these kids are so damn spoiled. But
I'm sure that's
It
a part of
probably
it.
is.
yeah, and there's so many things out there now, and you didn't have to create your fun.
Right.
These days, it's already there, made, whatever. Back when I was growing up, you had to actually, like make your own rope.
Go
I wanted to climb a tree. Like, you want to climb a tree? Make you a damn rope. I'm like, shit.
Let me grow some hemp in the backyard, Dad.
Grab some of them reeds over there and let's weave them together.
Yeah, get some. Go over and get some twigs off and make you a rope. I mean, it was bad, man. I'm not kidding you. But I always tell this funny story about Swiss rolls, Little Debbie Swiss rolls. You heard this story before, haven't you?
Maybe. I don't know.
When we're so poor, man, like it did make sense. My mother never made sense with this dessert thing, but at night, you get dessert. So she'd buy Little Debbie's a lot. We always got Little Debbie's. So if you bought oatmeal pie, here you got an oatmeal pie for dessert. But if she bought those damn Swiss rolls, which I loved very much, you only got one out of the goddamn package. One Swiss roll. All that is a tease. Why are you splitting the Swiss roll? You don't split the damn oatmeal pie. Why are we splitting the freaking?
She found a way to be
So
economical.
let me tell you something. As an adult, I tear the hell out of them
smash
Swiss
the
rolls.
whole box,
I eat
don't
two
you?
of them, by God. I'll eat 2 packages of them. I'll eat those goddamn box. And that's funny. When I told that story to some friends of mine years ago, that was their gift they gave me for Christmas one time.
Nice.
I opened it up and it was a box of Swiss rolls. I thought
My
that was pretty
parents
cool.
rationed Halloween candy. Shit they didn't even pay for, okay?
Right.
You were allowed to have so many pieces each day.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't just smash the whole bag and run around with all our teeth falling out,
No.
We
My mom said
valued
you can have one Annihilator. Thanks, Mom.
right.
That's
That candy
The
will
dinner
last
set.
you 4 years.
You better suck on that all day. I'm telling you right now. Anyway, I've had a great time today, man.
Absolutely.
You guys have a good time. I wish you all well. And I want to thank some of the sponsors, Staub Screen Printing, Ville TV Studios, The Warehouse, Bluegrass Net. There's a new show on the network here, E-Money's Reviews. Hell, if I've forgotten somebody, go screw yourself. I don't know. Hey, Holly, thank you so much for all you do, you happy soul back there. I did hear her laugh a little bit. Did you hear her laugh?
I heard
I love
that
when
a
she
couple
laughs.
times.
When she laughs, you said some funny shit because
It's kind of unexpected.
Yes.
It's like, what?
no, I don't like you. If she laughs, buddy, you did something right. You did it right. That's my gauge over there. That's how I know. If we did something good tonight. One spot. So anyway, we'll see you next week. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. Piss off.